Hello everyone, welcome back to the IYS second Personal and Professional Development Conference. Today, the first leg with you all. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and wherever you are joining with us, thank you very much for joining with us because it is a long-awaited and very exciting conference for all of us. As we have promised in our third International Youth Summit, that we are going to organize lots of things for you, and this is another exciting conference for you as a gift after the third International Youth Summit. So thank you very much for joining with us. Yes, stay with us, and if you have forgotten to share in your timeline, don't forget anymore. Share this amazing conference in your timeline so that everyone in your timeline, friends and family member, whoever there are, can join with us and also have the session with us all together, all the 4 days and all the 8 sessions. Thank you very much. Yes, some have been done the registration, some have forgotten or have not been done yet. So don't just get panicked. The registration link is still open for you, and you can do the registration. Whoever you are, whether you are participant, whether you are an official or anyone else, you can do the registration. For the country chapters, you can do the registration of and also whoever are not as the country chapter officials, you also can do the registration. So if you are from Bangladesh, do the registration, and from the Bikash app, and also if you are from Nepal country chapter, you can do the registration with your officials and even with your credit cards, and rest of the world you can also do the registration with your credit cards. So we are here, the registration link is open, the floor is open, the events have been started, and let's start with all of us. Thank you so much everyone for joining. Yes, welcome sir.
Okay, thank you so much, Sadia. And it's just a beginning of the session because my session will going to be start after 10 minutes or 9 minutes. But before that, we have a gap to welcome all of you. Welcome all of you. I'm delighted to have all of you. And also, the good thing is our next speaker is already with us. She's in the backstage and she's just waiting and experience what we are doing. So, and that's fantastic. Sadia, would you like to just read out the I think the what you call that team that we are having for this session? Can you just read out the names? And we also have just Moses is the president of IYS. He's going to be joined from Uganda. So, Sadia, can you read out the names, the speaker lineup for this international second? This is again for many. Sorry, again for many of you. This is the second online conference we are having at this moment. We have I think 7 speakers or 8 speakers, whatever you said, including Sadia. So you can just carry on. Yes.
Thank you so much, sir. Yes, we have amazing speaker pool. And first, starting with Ahmed Bari, sir, obviously our life coach and the chief advisor of International Youth Summit. Then the session will be Donna Ginnard. Thank you so much, Donna, for accepting the invitation and speaking up in front of the youth. Yeah. Then tomorrow, the second day of our first leg, and there will be Sarah Paulo, and another one will be Jim Grant. And you have known that Paulo has been with us in another conference too. Jim is the first time, but trust me, all the speakers are very wonderful and I am waiting to hear them all. Okay, the second leg speakers are obviously the one and only John Feisendier. You know that him, right? Our CEO of was the New Zealand. And the second one will be Priyanka Prasai, fantastic, wonderful host of Nepal Kantipur Radio, Kantipur Television. And the third one will be Subhash Paudel, who is another speaker who has been from Nepal with International Youth Summit for a long time and also visited Bangladesh and lots of other trainees physically to do the training. And another one, last but not the least, we are going to have Ahmed Bari sir again in another session too. Thank you so much, everyone. And yes, there are lots of things to share with you. This is not the second only. Another 5 conferences are on the way before the Malaysia conference. And next comes the TCEO, which is tomorrow's CEO program, for which you have been waiting for a long time. And lots of audiences and participants have been asking about that. When is the TCEO going to start? When we get enrolled? Yes, the waiting will be ending very soon. We are going to start the tomorrow's CEO program very soon. Get yourself registered with us. Yes, the next one is coming, like National Youth Camp Thailand. I'm sorry, National Youth Camp Bangladesh and Nepal. The fourth one will be Malaysia Summit, and following the Malaysia Summit, there will be Thailand and Singapore. Singapore tour. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm having a bad throat today. I'm sorry for that. And the next one, what could be? The Thailand tour, the Singapore tour, and the next one, what could be? Anyone can guess? Can guess anyone?
I want to see the comments. Can anyone share what will be the next?
Yeah.
It might be you're talking about the next year, right?
Yeah, I am talking about the next year. Because this year is having lots of things together, and lots of people are excited, I can see, but you cannot guess. Oh, that's really great. I'm going to share with you. Okay, the next one will be the USA Entrepreneurship Summit. So you are going to join, right? And if you don't join, you will be missing, right? Okay, what else? Lots of competitions are coming on the way. So get yourself prepared. Yeah, we are there to welcome you every time, and all the announcements we'll be sharing in the International Youth Summit page. And yes.
Yeah, as Moses is here, I know he has difficulty to connect with from Uganda.
Welcome, Moses.
So shall we welcome Moses and give him the floor?
Yes, Moses.
Okay. Thank you, Sister Sadia, our Vice President, for this opportunity given to me this evening. A good evening to the entire world. with my youngsters, I will just say like this, giving flowers. So flowers to
Yeah,
everybody who is
it's
watching
beautiful.
us.
It's beautiful.
Respect to Mr. Ahmed Bari, sir, for grooming us to become who we are right now. I'm sorry with my internet connection is all not.
We just
Oh,
missed him because I was expecting that problem. Anyway, he has a beautiful background and he just started, but there's a huge challenge in internet in Uganda. So hopefully he will join back, and whenever he's joined back, we can start. So,
yes, sure.
Sadi, would you like to have a sip of water? So we don't need to be too much formal. We want to enjoy the moment, enjoy the conference, because we
Yeah,
all are still connected. Wherever we are, we can connect with each other. And as I want, oh, okay, Moses is probably he will come back. So what I was telling that it was delightful to see so many young people are now connected with IYS, and we are serving them. That's really good. And that journey started like in 2015, then 2016 we have the summit, first summit, and then we have so many other events also we have done, and finally we are now become more stronger every single day, and we have so many international guest speakers joining with us. And today Donna is here with us, and she will definitely give you yes, Moses, carry on. You can carry on, Moses.
Okay, can you hear me now, Sisa?
Yes, yes,
Yes, Sadia,
excellent.
can you hear me now?
Yes,
Okay, I was trying to sensitize my people. Thank you, the entire community, for appreciating the works of WSDA New Zealand and International Youth Summit. For the fellow youths, I just feel the vibes you people you're showing us. Because the more you spread the positive vibes, building communities, I always tell my people, building sustainable communities. I'm always happy whenever I come on board like this because I'm always off because of the internet connection. But with God, everything is possible. I'm very, very happy for this conference, and I encourage fellow people who are out there to come up for these professional and personal development conferences because they are doing much in us. If I consider the way I started the journey of IYS, so that was in the beginning of 2020, there is too much difference from that period up to where I am now. I've got exposure. I've got connection to very many outstanding personalities, which is very important. Yes, I'm seeing comments, brother MD Shahab. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love, people. Thank you for the love. That's what I can say for now as we are opening this session. I've already recorded the video there because of the annual live internet connection. I think Sister Sadia will play that for me. Thank you, Mr. Ahmed Bari, for grooming us. And we
Moses,
won't let
thank you
you
so much.
down. We are doing greetings from Uganda. I won't tell
Yes,
much. Thank you so much. Salute.
thank you. And you have a beautiful background. Back in you, very shiny. I love to go there and just enjoy the sun and everything. Beauty of Uganda. Very soon.
and we'll be visiting Uganda very soon.
Thank you.
Yeah, just nature, the pearl of Africa.
Thank you so
Just
much.
like the Englishman told us, the pearl of Africa, the nature is okay. So I just
Yeah,
wanted to broadcast it that way. Thank you for appreciating, Mr.
All right.
Ahmed.
Love it. Love it.
thank you
Thank you
so
so much.
much, President Moses.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
We are
yes,
going to
Sadia.
start the amazing session. What the name? Anyone can tell me what the name of the right now? What the session is going to start? Before you speak up, let me share that how to overcome thinking poor attitude with life coach Mr.
I'm
Ahmed Bari.
sorry, I've not got you well with the question. I've just
No,
Oh, we
you
missed
just
him again.
missed.
Sir, the floor is yours, please.
All right, Sadia, thank you so much. Thank you so much for staying out the session. And this session, I think is very important for many of you. And I'm just before starting the session, I would like to check with Sadia. Is the sound is okay? and the audience
Yes.
also. Is the sound is okay? Can you just write down on the comments that whether you are hearing us clear, loud and clear? I can see Sudeep is here. I can see, yeah,
Yes. Hi, Sudeep,
Tausifdin Akram,
Nancy,
Onupama is
Imrul.
here.
Can you hear
Yeah.
us? Please, can you hear us? Please write down in the comment.
Just Y. Y for yes. Y for yes. Yes, you can hear. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes. All right. That's fantastic. All right. So, Sadia, let me start the session, and I'm grateful to
Yes.
all of
Yes, sir.
you, those who are now joined. And again, you can join anytime if you want. You can join the session anytime, so that you can actually um, oops. Okay. Now, you all can join. Today is the opening day, but we keep the registration open for the whole day, and even you can join tomorrow. We have two legs of the session. Today and tomorrow is the first leg, and then Friday and Saturday is the next leg. So there will be sessions, so you can join, and you can also claim the participation certificate by completing your registration. So the session we're going to the theme I put here, like thinking poor attitude. What I have observed in the young generation, that they always think they are, I've faced so many times with so many people, like they always say, I don't have money. I don't have money to do these things. I don't have the money to develop myself. I'm poor because my father is poor, or I don't have my father. My brother left me. So many times you just talk about this thing, that you are showing that you are actually um, very much like you are saying that you are poor, and that means that you are not capable to support yourself, and your thinking process is always, or your attitude is always like, I'm poor, just give me something, give me something, give me something, something like this is called, we call it poor attitude. That's the mentality. I'm not saying that's mindset is different, poor mindset is different. I'm just like your attitude is always showing that you are poor. You are saying to everyone that I'm poor, I have so much difficulties, I cannot do this, I cannot do that, and I'm always facing challenge with my financial things. And you always love to, or some people are actually love to tell this story to everyone. Whenever it's possible, they just share this story to everyone to gain the sympathy, not the empathy, just gain the sympathy from other people, that I am poor, do something for me. I am poor, do something for me. I am poor, do something for me. This is actually a very challenging behavior, or very, very challenging attitude, I would rather say. So I would like to give you the things like how to overcome this thinking process, like the poor mental attitude. So first of all, as we say that, why it is very dangerous, or why it's very saboteurs, like when you always think about yourself that you have a poor your financial condition is very challenging, you cannot do this, you cannot do that, you cannot spend on your self development. This actually, always when you think, always you think about the negative things of that. That's mean that, of course, I do understand you have financial challenges. There's no doubt about these things. You do have, everyone of us like have some sort of financial challenges. Even though if we have abundant, still we have financial challenges. The thing is how you remove this attitude and think positively, that whatever the situation, how you can actually develop yourself and think positively about your future, about your financial challenge, and do something, rather than just asking or begging people to support you almost all the time. So this is my thinking, that it is very important thoughts you have to change. And I'm telling everyone, whoever now watching, and maybe a good number of people actually watch, because the time zone is different, so people are actually watching this thing different. So let me start with my story, then I'll share you how we can overcome this thing, and our time is very short. So my story is like that. As I say always, that I'm coming from a very financial challenged family, and it was not, we don't have the abundant. So whatever the things is, it's always challenge for us. We don't have good food, or good clothing, or what do you call, like a good lifestyle. We cannot. But the thing is always, I see, or I've been experienced through my life, that the education what kind of education. It's not the bookish education. The education beyond the books, beyond the academic books, is very important to my father, and he always give us this those give them the gift, always gift us the books to read and to explore the knowledge of, and to explore the world. I think that how you can see, even you are in a poor or in a challenge environment, how you can see big things. So that will actually one process I love, that the more books like we read, and actually that helped me to grow myself, like thinking big. So the idea is like, I'm coming from a very financial challenge background, and as I say, this story, I don't want to repeat all the time, that I have said so many times. Like when I was just only 18 or 18 plus, and I lost my father, and that time I was, or our family in huge financial challenge, and uh, I actually literally have the fight with my mom that why we're so poor. And after some day, I have realized that it's not about my mom, it's not about my dad. I have to take the responsibility, and I have to do something to change the environment, or to change my condition. I would rather say change my condition. I cannot just complain other people what is the wrong, what is the they have done this done, or I could not have this. So complaining will not solve my problem, or even sharing my problem will not solve my problem. I have to take action. So when I was just young, I thought like myself, like, look, I'm a young person, and then what can I do to change my situation? And then I start focusing on personal development and professional development. That's the most important thing, that without train yourself to fight for the next upcoming things, unknown things, or the situation, or the anything. You cannot just like, I always tell everyone, like, see a soldier or any armed force, they train every single day, whether it's like war or not war, or they always train themselves so that they know what to do. So training is very important. That time I have realized the first and most important thing, that I have to invest on myself, and I have to try hard to overcome my situation by knowing or gathering the information, gathering the skill set, so that I can be a resourceful person, and so that I can actually contribute, or I can demonstrate to the person, so that I can change myself, I can earn something, I can do something. So, and that point, I was challenged by my friends around me. That's been my classmates or my university mates. They actually challenged us, like, why you are doing these things, what is the importance of doing these things? It will never going to do anything any good for you. So you rather think of uh, think differently, like you just don't think big, just small thing. At this moment, you just need to do very small things to support yourself. Don't go for this, don't go for that. They always talk to me negative things all the time. They talk, like, they say, don't do this, don't do that. And not only that, my relatives also, they're saying the same thing. You should not do this kind of thing. You should not take challenges. You cannot do this thing because you don't have money. So you should not dream big. You should stop those things. And every time they're saying this thing. And then finally all this in pressure around me, and it actually concentrated with my mom. And mom also said, you should not do this, because you cannot do this, you cannot see big, you cannot dream big. So you can see the people around us, they created such an environment around us, so that they have to force us to think that you cannot dream big, you cannot see big, you cannot have, you don't need to have a vision, you don't need to set a goal, big goal, nothing. You just simply think what is today and what will be tomorrow. Very simple thing, very simple thing, very small achievement, very small dream, a small set goals that you can easily step up, and then you can just be happy yourself with the ordinary life, very ordinary life. So that was the message from my when I was just only 18 plus or 19 around. That's the whole time I have faced all those things. Then I have decided, no, I have to break this taboo. and I want to dream big, and I want to show them I can do it. So maybe you are thinking, oh, you can do it. I know we all can do it, and I'm going to give you these tips how you can actually start thinking of getting out from this poor mentality or poor attitude. You have to. I'm giving you some tips so that we can help you to think around this. So I would like to know, really like to know from the audience, how many of you think that you are actually poor because your family is not wealthy enough to support you? Just give. I know it's very, you don't want to share yourself, it's very hard to express out from there, like you don't want to share that you what's actually most of the time we don't want to share ourselves, like what is our scenario. So I would like to know from the audience, do you have that mentality? You always talk about these things. Sadia, can you ask the
Yeah,
audience?
everyone. Hello, audience. Yes, whoever are with us, please do share that whether you think that you are feeling poor or something else. Don't feel
The
shy.
mindset, the
Yeah,
mentality
the
is all
right.
just talking
Yes,
about
yes,
that. I don't have money to do this, I don't have money
yeah.
to do that,
Yeah,
something.
yeah. What the
Okay.
mindset you have, do you think that you don't have money, you don't have expertise, you don't have the study, you don't have any kind of opportunity?
Yeah.
Just write down in the comment. We are here to check on what actually is just cooking up in your mind, and then we can share the tips and tricks how you can overcome all those things. And
Okay,
Sari is
Sadia, I'm
here
just
to,
wondering, isn't that
yeah.
Reed supposed to join with us today or tomorrow? She will join.
So
Reed.
she was trying to join today, and something happened there, and
Okay.
I told her I'll be checking on that later on. Yeah,
All right. Okay. Okay, that's one thing. I'm not brilliant. Thank
I'm
you.
not
Or no?
brilliant. Anubhav
Okay.
Rudra. Thank
All
you.
right. Yes. Thank you so much.
Is
What
there
else?
anyone?
What are the poor thinking in your mind? Just what are the poor
Yeah.
thinking? Not only the financial things. What are the negative thinking you have in your minds? What are the negative thinking? So I'm just writing down. I'm not brilliant. Okay.
Sir, I have one thing.
Yes, please.
I think I actually sometimes lack my work or productivity. Sometimes I lack my productivity.
Okay. Uh, the lack of productivity. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What else? Can you know just share
Okay,
so,
I
so that
don't
I can
feel
actually give you. I'll try to give you the right rather
so
than
right
just
now. I don't
talking
feel
about it.
like money is not
Money is not
everything.
anything. We don't need
Feel like
just I know, I
just write down
understand.
what
So
you feel inside. Just write down
right,
what you feel inside.
what are the
Like
challenge
I
you
don't
have?
have, yeah.
Yeah. So you think that, Sadia, you think that you have lack of, like, you feel that you are not productive
Productivity.
enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I tend to give
Okay.
up too
Tend to give
easily.
up easily. Okay. Good. All right. What else? Just quickly give me an idea.
Okay, sir. In the meantime, they share
Yep.
the lack of proper execution. Noor Ahmed, thank you so
Okay.
much.
Mm-hmm. I'm taking the notes.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. I think we
Execute.
can proceed. In the meantime, they do the comments.
Yeah, I can. Yes, I would love to, because I have some time, so that I just gathered the which way we'll talk. So I would also like you to just anyone wants to share, please just share. What are the mental barrier you have? What are the why you think maybe you have, like, is there first of all, most important thing I want to know, how many of you think that you have financial pressure or you have financial challenge? Just say why for yes. Yes. Why for yes. Yes, I feel that I have financial pressure or financial challenges. Quickly, just for why, how to say why. Okay, something like that. Okay. Yep. Lack of opportunity, lack of proper education, lack of opportunity. Okay. Lack of opportunity.
Lack of
Okay.
opportunity, lack of execution.
Execution, that's the only
Okay.
thing. So just write down that you have, because as a student I can understand that you all have challenges, financial challenges. So I would like to know that How many of you feel that you have challenges, financial challenges? Please do share with us. I know it's uncomfortable. I'm asking very uncomfortably, open to everyone, but this is a training session, and unless you explore, unless you have the boldness to change,
Yeah.
okay,
Lack of
lack of
sufficient
sufficient
knowledge.
blood.
And also
Okay,
I'd like to share that if you share your internal affairs, whatever lack you have, someone can get the suggestion regarding that. Okay, so don't feel like that I cannot share, I don't want to share. You share yourself, and some other going to get the suggestion regarding that.
not so
Not so
confident. Okay,
confident, yes. Lack
confidence,
of time
lack of
and
confidence,
burden of responsibilities on shoulder.
confidence. Okay, that's fantastic. Okay, nobody wants to share that they have financial problems. So if it is not problem, then that's very good. My okay, I face
Sanjita
financial
shares
challenges.
I face.
Finally, finally, someone said that I have financial challenges. Okay, laziness.
Lazy.
Thank you so much. Okay, all those things are important, and all those that you are sharing, these are actually I understand, or we all understand, so lack of proper guidance. Actually, thank you so much. Okay, so whatever the things is, we all have challenges in our life. There's no doubt about this thing, that the challenges are coming from different directions and in different forms. So how you can actually cope up with all those challenges, and why our mind change suddenly or to situation, and often we have to make different decision very easily with when the change of environment happens, and when we face challenges and we just lost our target, we just, oh, I should give up, or oh, I don't have the opportunity, oh, I have lack of knowledge, that's why I am not able to do this, or I have lack of proper execution methods, so I do not able to do it, or I don't feel myself productive, so let's forget it, or I'm not brilliant enough to do this kind of thing. So these are the things, or I don't have the guidance. So this always happens with us, and actually these are very challenge to everyone. So let's focus on that, as we all have discussed, that these are very important things, issues that happen in the youth, especially youth all over the world, because I've been working with different kind of youths in different countries, and I see the same things, that always a good number of people think that they have the biggest challenge is they always talk about this: I don't have money to invest on myself for my development, I'm poor, I cannot afford this thing, and I am so poor that my family cannot do these things. Or now I understand everything, I completely understand it, because that's the same scenario I have been through for long years. Not like back, but when I was just 19. But I take the challenge, and I'm gonna share you what to do. So now we are talking about the tools. So I'm gonna give you some tools today, maybe five tools, so that you can actually start believing yourself and start doing something differently from today. Okay, so tools number one, the number one tools is, I'm not going to show you the slide, because nothing to be here to just, but I'm requesting everyone to just write down these things. If you don't write down, this will not be work for you. Please do write down, even though you are watching, I know you are watching, and you are very serious about watching, and you want to capture everything, but I'm requesting everyone to just write down, because writing is very important. So after this session or after this conference, you have to try to learn what you have learned from this conference, because you are investing time here, you are investing your time here. So this is very important, that you are investing your time, so you must understand what you are doing right at this moment. The every moment, every time is has a value, so you should not devalue it, or you should not like think that I can easily remember everything, and tomorrow everything will okay. No, it will never work unless you write. Even I told so many times that I always, whatever I do, like I always keep a diary, and whatever they do, I always maintain a diary to write down. So every successful people, they do this kind of thing. They write down the things, so that they know what they are saying, and they can execute what how, and they always think. This is the thing. So number one tools I'm going to give you today at this moment, and for everyone, please. And before I'm going to, please, I'm requesting everyone to just share this video in your timeline, on your timeline, so that other people can get benefited. Because that is we call like how we can like uh, compounding effect of blessing. Like if you share this thing, maybe some of your friends watch this thing later and they can actually change their life. So, and you get the blessing, not only us, you also get the blessing, because you show the process of change, how people can change their life. So we have a beautiful speaker afterwards. After my session, there will be another beautiful speaker is here. Donna is already back waiting in the backstage. She'll join with us. So the first and most important thing is dream big. Make your vision. Have a clear vision. Okay, how that will going to be happen. So I tell this thing every single time to so many people, that if you don't have the vision, if you don't know how you want to see yourself, so how you design that vision. So the idea is, how do you want to see yourself after 15 years or after 10 years? Depends on your age. I'm not saying to how to see 5 years. It's a very short time. How you say after 15 years, how do you want to see yourself? Which position you want to see yourself, which area, what you are wearing, what you are driving, what kind of house you are living, what kind of friend circle you have, what is the social status you want to belong, or how do you want to see your career, what position you want to see in your career. Everything, just dream. It's not difficult, trust me, it's not difficult. The dream you can see in vision, you can see anything. You should not limit yourself. The whatever, if you can't see that thing, that is, you are limiting your belief. You are limiting your belief because you are coming from a very poor family. You are thinking going abroad will be very hard for you, or become successful is very challenging, because you don't have the knowledge, you don't have the opportunity, you don't have the confidence, you don't have the proper execution method, you don't have the what you call uh, okay, productivity, you're not brilliant enough to do this. And I'm just lack of proper execution, lack of um, oh, I just easily, oh, just give up. You just, okay, tendency to give up everything. So you, all those things, you are what you are. Trust me, you are what you are. So the most important barrier, first you have to get rid of your mind, that is, you can dream big, you can vision big. There should not be low limit, because the more you can see, the when you can explore yourself limitless, when you can explore yourself limitless, then you have that courage, you have that power in you to execute what you want to execute. Because if there is nothing in front of you, that vision, there is no vision in front of you, where you run for it? Why? What is the target if you don't have the target in your life? It's not that I want to be a doctor, I don't want to be an engineer, or I want to be a lawyer, or I want to be a banker, or I want to be a this or that. It's about the future, how you can see after 15 years. So the first important tools is to design yourself without any limitation. Without any limitation, design yourself the big vision, how you want to see yourself. Just close your eyes and think and write it down. What kind of house you are living, what kind of car you are driving, who will be your life partner, how many babies you want. Okay, and then what will be the salary you are expecting. Never limit yourself. That's the most important thing. Never limit yourself. Think big, think big, think big. So I'm just giving you first and most important tools. Write it down, your vision, clear vision. The more you can clarify your vision, the more you can do better. So do design your vision. Okay, design your vision so that you can follow that vision and you can achieve that thing. Number two, select the what kind of people you will hang out. This is another important thing. What are the people? Most of the time you find the people who are very like they don't have vision. Most of the time if you talk to your friends, I can challenge you, most of the time you will find the people around you, they don't have any vision. If you hang out with those people, how do you develop your own vision? So this is another thing I have started when I have designed my destination, that when I had the financial challenge, I designed that, no, I have to dream big. I have to see myself that I can achieve more and I can go that much high so that I can reach to my destination, or I can see that, or whatever I'm saying, that I can achieve those things and I can enjoy myself. So this is very important, that you must design your vision and then, or dream your vision, and then just check what kind of people you are hanging out. Do not hang out of those people that they don't have any vision, big vision. Because if you hang out with those kind of people who have no vision, suddenly you will also be what you call, like, away from your own track, and then you also lost your path, and then you will again you go back to your old life, all the complaints and all the challenges. So the second thing is, remove the person who don't have any vision. Do not hang with them. It's very challenging. Maybe they are very close friend of you. They are very close. They have done so many things for you. But if they don't have big vision, they can't support you. Trust me, they can't support you. So very careful about whom you are hanging out with. This is number 2 tools. Number 3 is, never think about the lack of resource. Never ever think that you don't have the resource. Always think that whatever you have, always think yourself resourcefulness. It is about always the resourcefulness. So if you have something, if you have whatever the time, one resource, and you can think this is the best resource you have. So utilize your time in a proper way. If you have money, even a small amount, think this is the best way how I can use this amount of money for my development. Most of the time people think that I should not use this small amount of money for my personal development. Rather, I just keep this thing, hide somewhere, or maybe someday I'll get sick, I need the money. But so you can see, most of the time I found with all because I trained so many corporate leaders, and I found that I say, like, you save money. Yes, of course I save money. You invest money. Sometimes I invest money, sometimes I don't invest money. So why you save money? Why you invest money? And they come up with the things like, when I become old, I have so many, I might have diseases, or might have some other accidents, or any family crisis, I can do this. So the thinking is, they wants to become sick, they wants to become having accident, or they wants to have the difficulties when they are aged, so that they are saving. So if your vision is not to remain fit for all the time, so you are saving the money, so that when you become old, so that money will save you, or that money will support you, your hospital bill or medical bill, etc., etc. So this is a mindset game. So most of the time people think that I need to save money, because when I become old, when I become sick, that money. So the vision, that target is completely different, that they wants to become sick, they wants to become challenged in their physical. They don't want to think that I will remain fit, I'll do exercise, I'll go to gym, or I'll have the proper food, I'll do I do all those things so that I can remain fit for my life, so that I don't need to worry about these things. So different thought will lead you to the different directions. So I always tell everyone that think about the resourcefulness, whatever the things you have, how you can actually use those resources to develop your mentality of the resourcefulness. Okay, so how all those things will come? That's the number 4. The number 4 important tool is, never stop developing your skills. Because not only one skill, not only one conference, not only one summit, not only one just only one what you call, like one one sorry, that one thing will not solve your problem. You have to develop number of tools around you, so that you can use number of tools, so get rid of the challenges. Now the thing is, I always say, why you need to develop your skill set. Something like you have to remove a wall. You push the wall with your bare hands, push the wall, you cannot remove the wall, right? So the more bigger tools you have, different types of tools you have, you can either remove or you can break the walls and you can make the path for you. So this is the things that not only one single conference, not only one single training session, youth camp, whatever you are doing, not only one thing you think, okay, I have done this thing, that's it. I don't need any more I don't need any more skill set. Then it will be a disaster for you. So always invest on your self so that you can develop your skill. As I said, that thing, this is number 4, that most of the time when we have a small amount of money, I have another story to share, but there's a time, it's very limited, so I don't want to share that story. What I'm going to say to you all, that education, I mean, when I talk about the education, don't think I'm talking about the academic education. I'm not talking about the education. Education means how you can actually develop your knowledge, your skill set. All together is called education. So the more you invest on your skill development, the more you will get. You don't get the instant gratification, instant result. This is the most important thing. So this is very important thing, that you cannot just when you develop the skill set, it will not give you result instantly. Okay, so you have to have the patience on that this skill will help me out. Today I was talking with one guy in the afternoon, having our lunch together and talk about what's his goal, what's his plan. And he was saying, I have spent this for no reason, this for no reason. I say, is it right? Or you think that everything, maybe it's not work instantly, but these things actually help you out. And then he realized, oh, yes, that for that preparation, I got this thing. That preparation, I got this thing. So this is very important, that never underestimate the power of the skill development. The more you develop your skill set, the more it will be helpful for you. Then finally, do not lose your passion. You cannot, if you want to overcome your mentality of poor thinking, if you want to overcome your mentality of poor thinking, do these things, and then never stop learning, and do not expect that the result will see tomorrow. Just imagine or think that you want to build up your muscle, bicep, everything. Okay, if you go to the gym, first day, what will happen? Can you see that you have only one day, it will not change. Second day, no change. Third day, no change. Fourth day, no change. Fifth day, no change. Sixth day, some change. Seventh day, a little bit more change. So this is the consistency. You should not give up yourself so easily that you are not seeing the result, because you have attended one conference, you have attended one training session, you have learned some skill set, and the next day your life will change. Never. So have your patience, have your consistency for doing what you are doing. These 5 things. All the time, see about your vision, have a big vision so that you know that what you need to do. Then select the people who are around you. Like very carefully select the people whom you will hang out. Then always think that you have nothing, you have no lacks. You have to think that you are resourceful. You can use your whatever the skill set you have, always try to use those things so that you can do better. And then never stop developing your skill set. Every single time, whenever it's possible, try to develop. One thing I must say, that the Tomorrow's CEO program that we are launching very soon is already ready to launch. Is you can start enroll anytime. This has a huge setup, like the way we have designed this program for all this youth, that you can actually learn number of skills within a very short time, within a very easy of your academic pressures or whatever you are doing. You can learn all those things, and you can start applying these things in your everyday life so that you can see that change. And number 5 is, as I said, that do not expect the result immediately. Have patience and consistency. Have patience and consistency for any successful things, anything you want to achieve in your life. you must have the patience and consistency so that you can see the bigger picture. Now we have only 5 minutes to have any question. If there are any question, I know that you all are busy and our next guest is already ready. So is there any question? Anything? So
Hello, cheers, audience and participants. If you have any questions regarding the session, you can put on the comment box so that sir can answer. Let me remind you that today's session, you have to change your poor thinking attitude, right? So there are 5 tools, and I hope you remember. If you don't remember, you can see the session again and again and learn
yes,
yourself, but don't forget to share in your timeline today's session,
exactly.
the very important and very special session done by life coach Mr. Ahmed Bari. Yes, whoever have any kind of question, please put in the comment box. Sir is here to answer all, and we
Okay.
are going to start
Now
another session before that.
yes, thank you. So I have, like, when we ask like what are the challenges you have, some people said I'm not brilliant. The idea is oh, can we just pop up these comments? Okay,
Yes, yes, sir.
Sadia,
Yes, sir.
you pop up yourself, please.
Yeah. I'm also in such a kind of situation where my own people are not supporting me. They are telling me to be successful, but at the same time, they're not letting me to do the things that I need to do to be successful. But I have
Yes.
already dreamed a big, very big dream. To achieve that dream, I need a full skill set. Now, please tell me, how can I convince my own people for the thing I want to do?
Okay, thank you. So first, we can remove the question. Yes.
Yeah.
Um, okay, you want to share this thing?
I'm
The next
sorry.
one.
Yeah, yeah,
There's another things. Another
yeah.
the same or different? Yeah.
Different. It's different.
Okay, carry on.
Tausif bin Akram, many of us have different kinds of vision. We work hard to fulfill them and become skillful. But in a place like Bangladesh, we have very few sectors to fulfill our dreams. In many places, we are not evaluated according to skill. How can we make our dreams come true in so many people?
All right. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. So I can I'm try to answer these two question. We can remove this question set. Okay. Thank you so much. The first one is, the more you show your dependency on your family members, that's mean that for your everything. I if I very recently I have talked to I have taken a session and I told everyone that never ask financial support from your family. Never ask financial support from your family. Never take money. You take a loan from your family. Tell them that I need money, but I'm taking this as a loan, even for your education, higher study. You say that this is a loan I'm taking, and so I'll use that loan properly, and I'll get back to you with the returns or whatever things. Become an adult. Don't be a child of your of your parents. Don't become child, just a child that give me money for my study, give me money for my study. All right. So this is one idea. And I'm always say that whatever we say, this idea. So talk to your parents that whatever I'm doing, you have to be very bold enough to say, this is what I want to know, I want to do it. But why your parents should trust you, that you will be able, and how they will trust you. The trust will start when you show that confidence and that communication. I just said that go to your parents and talk to them. Whatever money you are spending, I'm gonna give you back. I'm going to give you back. So this is my commitment. And you should also keep your commitment that this is a commitment I have taken. I'll show that I'll do this thing and properly. And this is my dream. I'll run after my dream. And one day and show them the track that you are doing the successful. Of course, you have to have something. So to back up your commitment, like when I was young, my mom was really challenging. Like she always tell me that why you are doing this sort of things, this sort of things. But by this time, even though I have financial challenges, I have attended so many training program, get the certificate or awards, and I show my mom, look, this is a thing I already achieved. So I know my destination. I'm doing very good. This is my destination. And I'm also not compromising with my education. but the side by side, I'm just learning all those things. So as I'm learning all those things, I'm sure that I'm able to reach my destination. So this is very important, that you have to prove yourself before you ask. So if you don't have anything, how can you prove yourself? So just don't expect everything will be granted from your parents, that whatever you are saying, they will believe you. You have to prove, but through them, to that, towards your education or anything, that you are, whatever you are dreaming, or this vision you have, you are actually working, and you are building up all those small success block, so that you can one day you can reach to your destination. So this is number one. And this is the number one for the question. And the number two is, always people complain about, I have so many talents, but the environment in my country is not suitable for me. So why you are spending your life there? So as I said, like, when you become successful, when you have the skill set, you think that you are capable enough, and you can always say, but I don't have money to go abroad. So think yourself, if you are talented enough, why won't you go somewhere to show your talent? Why? What is the limit? What limiting you? What? Because you don't believe on yourself. If you believe yourself that I can do it, I can prove myself, anything can be happen. But you have to believe strongly and execute properly. Execute yourself properly. Don't just talk to so many people that I if you give me the opportunity, I'll show you what I can do. This is wrong, absolutely wrong. No one ready. No one there to give you the opportunity. You have to prove yourself for the opportunity. You have to design that thing, the way you develop yourself. So if you just remain yourself in one circle, you don't spend, you don't visit so many things, like that. Today is like, in the conference you got different idea. In this conference we talk about different ideas. So if you capture those idea and capitalize those idea for yourself, then everything will be possible. But if you just think and think and think, but no execution, no change, then no opportunity will come from you. So opportunity, you have to create the opportunity. Opportunity never comes. So I'm requesting everyone that there is always opportunities are there. People will value you if you have the real, genuine skill set. Never just give up. Always believe that there must be something wrong. There must be something lack. So when I say, I always say, when you point to someone that they are not giving me the opportunity, they are not evaluating my skill set, always think the three fingers is actually towards you. So you have to think that why they are not evaluate my skill set. I think I'm very good, but why they are not able to see me? Why? What is that gap? What is the gap? Find out that gap and work on that. So then you can find out the solution. But always complaining to other person that this is wrong, this will not solve your problem. Okay, Sadia,
Thank you so much, sir.
one more question, and then I can finish. I have only 1 minute left.
Is it there something we can do easily so we can make consistency?
Sorry,
Thank
this is
you.
the
Is it there something we can do easily so we can make consistency?
there's a pop-up question,
Tool
Sadia.
for,
Are you missing?
yeah,
Are you
yeah, yeah,
missing the
sir.
pop-up question?
I'm reading the popped up question.
Yep.
Uh, we spend most of the times in office. Can you please recommend some things that we can develop our skills and enhance our personality? There are another question. Is it there something we can do easily so we can make consistency? Two
Is there
questions
something
together.
we can do easily so we
Yeah.
can make? Okay. So thank you so much. But I do understand that you do office, and we all need to do something so that we can remain for our livelihood or anything. But the one thing is, like, if you join to a big office or a small office, whatever the things, like, think about, like, how much time you spent in your office. Maybe you have to do, because they are paying you the money, so you have to do whatever they're asking you. And
Yeah.
after that, you have to must find out at least 1 hour every week, at least, if not every week, I mean every day.
Every. Yeah.
Try to find out 1 hour for your self development. Ask yourself what you have learned from today's event, because in every office they have so many challenges, so many things are happening. So what you have learned from that? Okay, how, if there are any tasks you are not able to do properly, think how you can do this task next time properly. What you have lacked, maybe you have lack of some sort of IT skills or some sort of communication skill, that actually that's why you are not doing good. So every moment think what you can improve, how you can improve. If you don't think, like if you sleep, go to sleep and without finding that I don't need to improve anything today, every single, that the successful people always think how they can improve every single day. Trust me,
Yes.
guys, every single day I spend
Yes, sir.
my notes that I want to, how I can develop myself every single day, every single moment, because
Yeah.
I never go to sleep, never go to bed without thinking what I have learned today, how I can improve tomorrow. What I've learned today, how I can improve tomorrow. This is
Yes,
the
sir.
question and this is the consistency we must need. Thank you,
Thank
Sadia.
you
Thank you,
so much,
everyone, for
sir.
watching.
Thank you
And
so
I'm
much, sir.
requesting everyone to share this video. And our next guest is here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.